The University of Johannesburg Library's mission is to empower users to find the most relevant information easily. In this mission, we strive to globally promote the African gateway to scholarly information. Our mission is to support, facilitate, and develop teaching, learning, and research by being innovative and using the latest technology, providing a comprehensive and diverse information service, promoting information literacy through learning programs tailored for the needs of staff and students, fostering national and international partnerships through collaboration and cooperation, driving social responsibility initiatives that support community teaching and learning engagement, and creating an environment that promotes lifelong learning for staff and students. The University of Johannesburg Library's Archives and Special Collection Department is based at the Doornfontein campus. The Archive and Special Collections Department comprises collections of primary source materials and rare books. The chief aim of Special Collections is to provide a valuable, unique research resource for the UJ community, as well as an easily accessible service to all researchers. Although the primary source material and rare books cover many aspects of Southern Africa, our focus is on Johannesburg and the Witwatersrand, its history, architectural heritage, and people. Within this focus, our strengths are mining, mine workers, and business, especially family business and small business development in Johannesburg. Johannesburg, being a cosmopolitan city, has citizens from many diverse cultures and traditions. The Archives and Special Collection are based on the Doornfontein campus of UJ. There is a connection between the historical narratives of gold mining and labor recruitment and Doornfontein. The Doornfontein history unpacks interconnectedness and critical historical analogies regarding the repository and collections. Doornfontein is a suburb located to the east of the city center. Doornfontein, meaning Thorn Fountain, was originally the southern part of a farm owned by Frederick Jacobus Bezuidenhout and was proclaimed a public diggings after gold was discovered on the Witwatersrand in 1886. A large area of Doornfontein was later occupied by the Technikon Witwatersrand, which is now part of the University of Johannesburg. Archives and Special Collections entails different collections of documents about mining, labor recruitment, political and social activism, and various private collections. Archives and Special Collection is the primary source that provides indelible sources of information to knowledge developers. It is the playground of researchers, academics, students, and community members, and remains the significant repository of the history of gold mining in the city of Johannesburg and Gauteng. In Archives and Special Collections, the staff complement consists of a manager of Archives and Special Collections, librarian archiving, librarian special collections, library assistant, and digitization library assistant. All the employees are working to achieve one goal, namely to preserve the most valuable collections of the University of Johannesburg. The functions performed include the purchasing of rare books and access and preservation of archival material. Rare books are collections distinguished by special characters, for example, historical interest, early printing date, and limited editions. The book has to be a first edition or signed by the author. The type of collections included in the rare books collection are books, journals, and magazines. We acquire our book collections through online auctions, donations, and online purchasing databases such as the South African Publication Network, or SAPNet. We use the niche market to acquire the books, and our niche market focuses on the history of Johannesburg, architectural structures, and mining. Our rare books collection dates as far back as the 16th century. The oldest book dates back to the 1500s. The main aim of digitization is to protect collections and provide online access to archival material available at the Archives and Special Collections Unit. It also aims to reduce overhandling of archival material that could result in the deterioration of valuable documented heritage entrusted to the custody of the archives. Digitization is not meant to replace the physical collection, but it facilitates smooth access and creates a user-friendly research and knowledge development environment. At least 4 scanners perform different activities, and we have a scanner for photos, documents, and books. Digitization is a priority and ongoing program for the archives and special collections. There is also a microfiche reader, which is among the few that are left in various institutions. It is old equipment that is operated manually, but that is highly effective. The UJ Archives and Special Collection follows all the preservation standards, starting from the floor surface level, which is uneven to avoid water flooding in strong rooms. Hygrometers measure temperature and humidity to monitor the environment so as not to cause a dangerous or hazardous environment for the collection. Gas fire suppression control is also in place. When using our collection, you have to begin by signing our register for statistical, security, and safety purposes. Then, you will be presented with a researcher's form on which you will have to confirm that you are using the collection for research purposes and not for commercial gain. You will also be presented with a key for a locker where you will be able to put your bags. Remember to keep the key to yourself. You will only be required to have your device and/or a notepad with you so that you can take down notes or scan documents with your phone in the reading room. The staff will go to the strong room to retrieve the requested collection, whether it be a document, archival boxes, rare books, or photographs. Then, you will be presented with gloves that you have to wear when going through the collection. The reason for using gloves is for the protection and preservation of all our records. Anyone is allowed to use the archives and special collection for their research needs. However, we do charge a daily visitors fee for people who are not part of the University of Johannesburg community or not members of the Committee for Higher Education Libraries of South Africa, or CHALSA. Researchers can go online to see the types of collections that we have. Our finding aid can be accessed online. However, the content of the collections is not available online and can only be made available on request. We are currently in the process of developing an online site for our digitized material. Some resources in our collection are available via open access, like Umthetheleli Wabantu, Rand Afrikaans University Rapport, Armbeeld, and Community Agency for Social Inquiry. You can contact us if you need access to any of the collections. UJ Archives and Special Collections. We preserve records for current knowledge development.
The University of Johannesburg, the future reimagined.